Hi everybody, Paul here again. In this video, I want to share with you how a battery charger maintainer can damage the charging system on a car, truck, boat, plane, RV, lawn and garden equipment, or any charging system that uses a 12-volt battery. This is a really big deal and you're going to want to hear about this, so stay tuned. This is what a typical battery charger maintainer looks like. They are a fantastic, inexpensive piece of equipment which I've personally used for years. The purpose of a battery charger maintainer is to keep a 12-volt battery that sits for long periods of time without being used fully charged. However, I want to share with you how a battery charger maintainer repeatedly damaged one of my charging systems. The irony of this story is it took me a couple of years until I discovered that it was the battery charger maintainer that was actually causing the damage. So here's what happened. This is the lawnmower that I use to cut my grass, which has a 12-volt battery. It has electric start and an electric PTO to engage the cutting blades. During the off season when it's not being used, I keep the battery in the lawnmower and use a battery charger maintainer to keep the battery fully charged. However, I started leaving the battery charger maintainer connected to the battery year-round. For a while everything was fine, but then all of a sudden I started having trouble with the battery maintaining a charge whenever I used the lawnmower. I'd be in the middle of cutting the grass and all of a sudden the electric PTO would shut off, which would then cause the cutting blades to stop turning. The electric start would also no longer work. This actually went on for a couple of years. I kept diagnosing the charging system, and for some reason, the voltage regulator that you see here kept slowly failing, so I had to keep replacing it. At one point, I thought I was being sent poor quality voltage regulators. Then one day, I had to replace the voltage regulator again. I don't remember what made me do this, but I decided to completely disconnect the battery charger maintainer from the battery. I did that over a year ago, and since then, I've had no more problems with the voltage regulator, and everything runs fine. So what I learned is never crank or run the engine with the battery charger maintainer connected to the battery, or it may damage the charging system. I also called the manufacturer and they told me the same thing. Never crank or run the engine with the battery charger maintainer connected to the battery, or it may damage the charging system. So please pass this information along to anyone you know who uses a battery charger maintainer. I hope you found this helpful, and if you like this video, please hit the like button below, share it with your friends, and please be sure to subscribe. God bless you and have a great day. Bye for now. Okay, Sparky, wait.